Hello friends, welcome to Internet Works. My name is IPsec Francis. In this video, we are going to see how to configure IPsec VPN tunnel, and we will also see the verification. If you want to dive deep in the IPsec VPN, there's a link in the description. There you will see all the parameters of IPsec VPN tunnel like this. And now in this topology, we have 4 routers. Router 1 is in site 1, router 2 is in site 2, and we have router 5 which is acting as an internet router. Our task is to configure the IPsec VPN tunnel between router 1 and router 2. The data is coming from fastnet 0/0 192.168.10.1 and going to router 2 fastnet 0/0 192.168.20.1 must be insecure and encrypt by the IPsec VPN. This is our task, and the steps is on your screen. These steps we are going to configure, and start with the configuring the IP address. So let's configure, and please do me a favor, please watch the full video, so that will help our channel to grow. Okay, so first starting from configuring the IP address, which is simple. So first okay, you see router 1 is having two interfaces. One is fast internet and another one is serial 4/0, and the hostname we change is site 1 route. Okay, the same way we are going to configure router 2, router 3 and router 4. So let's configure on router 2. Okay, now on router 3. Yeah. Okay, let's verify with the command show IP interface brief. Okay, on router 2, show IP interface brief. Do show IP interface brief. Okay, on router 3, do show IP interface brief. Okay, now let's configure on router 5, which is acting as a internet route. Configure terminal. You'll see fastnet, serials 4/0, 4/1 and 4/2. Let's verify. Do show IP interface brief. You will see all the three interfaces is up. Okay, now we are going to configure the default route on router 1. So first let's check show IP route static. You will see there's no route is pre-configured. So IP route 0.0.0 mask 0.0.0, and the next hop is 192.168.1.2. Okay. The same way we are going to configure on router 2 IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0, and the next hop is 192.168.2.2, and on router 3 configure is already in its global mode. So IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0, the next hop is 192.168.3.2. Okay, let's check show IP route static. Let's see via 192.168.3.2, which is this link. Okay, on router 2 show IP route static. and on router 1, okay, do show IP route static. Now we are going to configure on router 5 this static routes. Okay, so first is 192.168.10.1, then 20.1, and then 30.1. So IP route 192.168 10.0. The mask will be 255.255.255.0. At the next hop is 192.168. The address is 1.1. Okay. The next is 20 dot network. Actually, we are going to configure the IPsec tunnel between the router 1 and router 2. We are not going to configure the tunnel between router 1 and 3. Okay. So here we have 2.1. In order to reach the 192.168.20.0, we need we are going to 192.168 2.1. Okay, and the 30 dot network, which is this on router 3. Okay, here 30 and 3.1. So ping, and the address will be 192.168.20.1. The source address is the fast ethernet 0/0. So fastnet 0/0, and repeat 20 times. Let's see. You will see the result is 100%. Let's say show crypto IPsec exact essay. So we have not configured the IPsec tunnel, so there is no result. Let's configure the IPsec tunnel. First, we are going to define the interesting traffic, which is the 192.168.10.1 fastnet 0/0, going to fastnet 0/0 192.168.20.1. So this is our interesting traffic. So first we need to write the ACL. Okay. So IP access list extended. The name we are going to use is Inter Networks. You can choose any name. Then we will say permit IP 192.168.10.0, which is this fastnet 0/0, and going to 192.168.20.1, which is router 2. The wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255, and going to 192.168.20.0, 192.168.20.0, and its wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255. Okay. The same way we are going to define the ACL on router 2. First, let's ping 192.168 10.1, and the source address would be and ping 192.168 10.0. Source address is fastnet 0/0. Let's see. Okay. And show crypto IPsec. Let's say there's no IPsec tunnel configure. Okay. Now find our interesting traffic, which is the 192.168.20 dot network going to on router 2 192.168.10.1. So access list extended range IP access list, okay, extended. The name is Inter Networks. So format IP 192.168.20.0 and 0.0.255, which is the mask, going to 192.168.10.0 and its mask 0.0.255. Okay. So now let's verify and show IP access list. You will see we have one ACL is written, which is 10 permit IP 192.168.10.0 going to 192.168.20.0. Okay. So we configure our first step. Our next step is to enable the crypto IPsec security association. So first enable. This command is by default enable, but oh, sorry. Okay, sec enable. The same way we are going to configure our router too. Okay, crypto. Okay, enable. Our second step is configure. Now our third step is configure the IPsec Security Association's policy map on router 1, starting from router 1. Here we are going to write the crypto policy and policy number, which is 10. There you will define the authentication, encryption, hash value, groups, everything you will see here. So we are going to define one by one. First, authentication, which we are going to use a pre-share key. Okay. The second one is encryption, which we are going to see ES256, and group hash value, which is SHA, and group will be 5. Lifetime, let's see, lifetime you can choose 62 86400. We are going to use 3600 seconds. Okay, now accept. The same way we are going to configure on router 2 the crypto map, crypto sec policy 10. Authentication, we have pre-share, and encryption, yes, 256, and group 5, and lifetime 3600, and exit. So let's verify this and show crypto isaac policy. You will see here a global IKE policy. This is a protection suite of the priorities 10. Okay, the same way on router 2 and show crypto policy. Okay, so now on to another step, which is pre-share key. We need to share the key to our peers, which is our 192.168.1.1. So configure terminal, and here we write crypto in IPsec key, which 0, and the name we are going to use is internetworks.in, and the address of this interface is 192.168.2.1. okay, so our peer address is 192.168.2.1. okay. The same way we are going to configure the pre-share key on router 2, and for router 2 the peer address is 192.168 1.1. Okay. So to the key 0 and the address is, let me see, internetworks.in. Internetworks.in. The address is 192.168.1.1. Okay. So let's verify the crypto key, and the command is show crypto exec key, and you will see the key is internetworks.in. Our peer address is 192.168.2.1. The same way, now we are going to configure our fourth step, which is the IPsec transform set we are going to define. So first configure terminal in the global mode. Here we write crypto IPsec transform set. The name we are going to use is IPsec and set. Okay, and here you can use, we are using the ESP.AES, and we use 256 ESP and SHA and HM is okay. Now the same. Okay. So here to IPsec transform set, the name is IPsec dot set. Okay, and ESP AES 256 ESP SHA and HNAC. Let's verify from router. Here we are going to write command show IPsec transform set. There you will see this is the transform set. The name is we configure the IPsec set and ESP 256. So now next step is to configure the lifetime starting from our router 1. Okay, so first we need to write crypto IPsec security association, the lifetime you can choose in the seconds or kilobytes. We are using the seconds. How many seconds? We can choose 120 to 86 400, so we are using 1800. Okay, the same way we are going to configure on router 2. So crypto IPsec security associations, lifetime and seconds, we are using 1800. Okay, router 1 show crypto IPsec security association and lifetime. Let's see, here we configure the 1800 seconds. What happened here? Okay, okay, now we are going to configure the crypto map on router 1 and router 2. Okay. So crypto map, the name we are going to use is map. Okay, just map. And IPsec submap and okay. So they will see the note. This new crypto map will be remain disabled until a peer and a valid access list have been configured. So we already configure the access list, and we have a valid access list for a peer. So let's configure the match address. We configure the internetworks for our access list. So internetworks, here we have configure the, yeah, you can see here we configure the internetworks for extended range of ACL. Okay, so match this address and set peer. The peer address is 192.168.20.1, which is this address. Okay, the peer address is 192.168.2.1, 192.168.2.1. Okay, and set transform. The name we given is the IPsec set. Okay, so IPsec set for the transform set. Okay. The same way we are going to configure on router 2. First, crypto map, and the map name will be map 10 and IPsec. Okay, here you will see the warning again. So we have valid ACL and valid peer. So match the addresses internet works. Okay, and our peer is set peer. Our peer address is 192.168.1.1 for router 1. Okay, so this is our peer. And set transform, the name is IPsec dot set. Okay. Exit. Now we need to apply this crypto map on our interface. So starting from router 1, the interface is serial /0 /0 interface serial /0 crypto map. The crypto map, the map name is map. Okay, you can see the IPsec security association is on. The tunnel is on from this side. Now let's configure on router 2 interface. We are going to apply this on the interface of router 2, which is the serial /1. Let's see. Let's show IP interface brief. Here you will see the /1. Okay, so interface serial /1 and crypto map, the name is map. Exit. Okay, so as of now we have successfully configured the IPsec tunnel, and let's see it's work or not. First and and we are going to generate some traffic from fastnet 0/0. So paying the 192.168 30.1. We are going to ping the 30.1 because we have not configured the IPsec tunnel between router 1 and router 3. Just to see, the source address is fastnet 0/0/0. Let's see is ping. Okay. And when we try to see this data is encrypted or not, to show crypto IPsec SA, you will see there's no data is encrypt, encapsulate, nothing, 0/0. Okay. Now let's ping from this tunnel. We just configure, is this provide extra security or not? So ping 192.168 20.1. Let's see. Okay, and you will see there's no packet encapsulation here. You will see there's no packet encapsulation. But when we try to ping from this fastnet 0/0, the packet will be encapsulate, encrypt, and will provide the full security. Okay. So ping 192.168.20.1, and the source address will be fastnet 0/0, and repeat 20 times. Some packet will drop, but let's see. Okay, again with 200 times. You will see the success rate will be the 100%. Okay, now let's see the packet, the data we have sent from fastnet 0/0 on router 1 going to router 2, the fastnet 0/0 192.168.20.1 via the IPsec tunnel is encrypt or not. Let's see. There you will see how many packets encapsulate. 219, 219, and encrypt is 219. Everything is working fine. We have successfully configured the IPsec tunnel. I hope you like this video. If you like, please give a thumbs up, and if you want, you can subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much.